Hello everybody! This is the look I'm going to be creating for you today, featuring all Armani, minus the concealer, and let's get started on the review. So first I'm going to review Armani's Luminous Silk Foundation. I am shade 4, and I have to say that that's a pretty accurate shade, because I am extremely pale. Not by choice. Okay, partially by choice, but, you know, there's only so much that, tanning and stuff can do. But that is a swatch. I don't know if you can see it. It's just right there. And it's a very, true to name, a very luminous foundation. And it's buildable. It is definitely buildable, but you can make it sheer if you want to. It is not my favorite foundation, but it is definitely in the top 3. So this is a keeper. This is one that I will probably be repurchasing. I really do like it. And although I still don't think it's the best for my skin, I certainly give it a 5-star. And next to the Armani Fluid Sheer. Now this is supposed to be just a luminizing fluid. And what it does, oh dear, I need to shake this, is just add kind of made a mess right here, so if you can see it right there, it's basically like a shimmer fluid, but or as they say, a luminizing fluid. And what it does is, at least for me anyway, I actually find it perfect to mix with my Lingerie de Peau from Guerlain, because in the US, the shade that I need for Guerlain is not available, which is shade 1. And so this is actually perfect to mix in there to actually make it my shade. Otherwise, I still have the, little bitty bit of an orange line going there. I use their lightest shade, which is number 2, Beige Clair. And it's just a tad too dark for me. But this is actually perfect because it can actually decrease the coverage if I want it, but it also lightens it for me, which is perfect. So this is a must for me. And I also tried their Fluid Sheer bronzers, and I like them too. I don't know if I like it as much as my Tarte Princess Avenue bronzer, but I really do like their bronzers too. One of the things is, though, for the Fluid Sheers and the bronzer, you cannot use a regular, let me see if I can find it, a regular foundation brush. If you do, you've got to smash it and stipple it on your face. Press. You cannot just rub it, or else it'll just kind of smear in the foundation, and it just does not look good. Blah. Next, Fluid Master Primer. I really have to say that this is not first, second, or third choice when it comes to a primer. I don't want to give it too much bad rap, but I did not like it. It's supposed to be mattifying, which it's not. I'm shiny and I still feel oily, so this is not one of my favorite products. I will not be repurchasing this. I think the shape is about the only thing it has going for it, in my opinion. It has a very unique shape. As you can see, it's kind of just a more slender, very interesting container there. But I do not like it. I'm still shiny. It doesn't mattify at all. Sorry, my cats are doing something they're not supposed to be doing, I swear. And I feel like it does nothing that it's supposed to do. So I do not recommend this product. Next, the Maestro eyeliner. I really, really like this. This is definitely one of my top pick eyeliners, liquid liners that is. You do have to build it a little bit, but like 2 strokes on the same spot, and that gives you about the right black that you need. It comes in, how many ounces was it? 0.056 ounces, which is kind of the average for a liquid liner, but it's good. And you can see that the tip is a relatively fine point. It's not too fine, which is really good, because usually things I've noticed, such as like with the Stila liquid liner, is that if the tip is too fine, then the ink does not really get to it very well. And you don't really have any ink in the tip. So you've got to kind of like shake it and maybe get it a little wet. And it's kind of like a felt tip marker. When you use it too much and the tip just kind of gets worn out if it's too fine. So this is actually really perfect. I'm probably going to repurchase this. I really like it. So that is the Maestro liner. And next is Armani Eyes to Kill. Now this is shade 9. As you can see, it comes in this little pot right here. And this is a really, really pretty, like, bronzy taupe color. And swatch it right here. I should rephrase that. It's not like a bronzy taupe. It's just a really light, shimmery taupe. If you can see it there. I didn't swatch it very well, but it's a very pretty color. It's a really great daytime color, I think, because it's not too, out there. It's kind of a blending in type of color. It's a very natural one, so it just adds a bit of shimmer. I think it's good. It's definitely good for work. I wouldn't necessarily say school or someplace like that, because it does have a lot of glitter pigment into it. So yeah, it's kind of pick and choose whichever you would use it for. And then there's the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill mascara. This is not their new formula. This is their regular original one. And it's not my favorite mascara, but it is not bad, that's for sure. It is tapered. I mean, not tapered, but it has 2 sides. It has a regular side like that, which is relatively flat. Then you turn it over for another side. So as you can see, this one's kind of more flat. And then that has more bristles. So it's really good to kind of pinpoint the areas that you need to magnify.